Bomb and death threats prompt major Muslim group to move annual banquet Arlington, VA. A national Muslim civil rights group said Thursday it is moving its annual banquet out of a Virginia hotel that received bomb and death threats possibly linked to the group's concern for Palestinians caught in the Israel-Hamas war. The Council on American-Islamic Relations, or CAIR, canceled plans to hold its 29th annual banquet on Saturday at the Marriott Crystal Gateway in Arlington, just across the Potomac River from Washington, D.C. The group, which has used the hotel for a decade, will move the banquet to an undisclosed location with heightened security, the group's statement said. In recent days, according to the Marriott, anonymous callers have threatened to plant bombs in the hotel's parking garage, kill specific hotel staff in their homes, and storm the hotel in a repeat of the January 6 attack on the U.S. Capitol if the events moved forward, the statement said. Time equals 400 ms. greater than Arlington police said in an email that the department was investigating a Thursday morning report from the hotel that it received anonymous phone calls, some referencing threats to bomb, regarding the CAIR event. Emails seeking comment from the FBI, which CAIR said also is investigating, and the Marriott hotel chain were not immediately answered late Thursday night. A separate banquet planned for October 28 in Maryland also was canceled and will be merged with Saturday's event, CAIR said. The threats came after CAIR updated banquet programming to focus on human rights issues for Palestinians. The group has started an online campaign urging members of Congress to promote a ceasefire in Gaza. We strongly condemn the extreme and disgusting threats against our organization, the Marriott Hotel and its staff, CAIR National Executive Director Nihad Awad, who is Palestinian-American, said in a statement. We will not allow the threats of anti-Palestinian racists and anti-Muslim bigots who seek to dehumanize the Palestinian people and silence American Muslims to stop us from pursuing justice for all. Hamas militants from the blockaded Gaza Strip stormed into nearby Israeli towns on October 7, which coincided with a major Jewish holiday. The attack killed hundreds of civilians. Since then, Israel has launched airstrikes on Gaza, destroying entire neighborhoods and killing hundreds of Palestinian civilians. There have been concerns the war will inspire violence in the U.S. Last week, police in major cities increased patrols. Authorities put up fencing around the U.S. Capitol and some schools closed. Law enforcement officials stressed there were no credible threats in the U.S. but FBI Director Christopher Wray and FBI officials said Sunday in a rare phone briefing for reporters that threats in the U.S. have been rising since Hamas invaded Israel. The threat is very much ongoing and in fact, the threat picture continues to evolve, Wray said. Here in the U.S., we cannot and do not discount the possibility that Hamas or other foreign terrorist organizations could exploit the conflict to call on their supporters to conduct attacks on our own soil. He said Jews and Muslims alike, as well as their institutions and houses of worship, have been threatened in the U.S. and told reporters that the Bureau is moving quickly to mitigate the threats.